Greetings traders. I am doing a little trading here, and I just took a long position, and I called this it's about to shoot higher, and I called this in my charting service before it would ever even happen, to watch out for the long entry here, and it's about to come, and it's going to shoot higher is what's going to happen. And it should go quite a bit higher. So what I'm going to do really quick is adjust the exit. I'm going to put it for much more. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the exit up at 43.50, which puts me a little shy of 100 ticks. And I'm just going to hold this position here and see if it isn't good for that amount. It might be, it might not be. It just depends on what it's going to do. But I do have a long position here. I call this out in my charting. Since oil, like all trading instruments, are controlled by a computer program and don't really trade, it's not really very difficult to be able to know which direction it's going to go, because the computer gives away itself. When the programmers programmed it, and all the instruments, when they programmed it, they left behind like a fatal flaw that gives the program away. And basically what I'm doing is just reading the program, reading how the computer is moving it up and down. That's how I can tell which direction it's going to go, and how anybody can tell which direction it's going to go, simply by learning how the program works, the functionality of the program, how it was programmed, and what the flaw is, which is the indicator, the tell, so to speak, of what it's about to do. And this is how I was able to call it out before the trading even started in my charting service, that this is what it would most likely do, go up. And then it just gave an indicator that it would go up. So it was like, it's like a follow-through of exactly what I thought it was going to do. Anyway, I've got my exit at 43.50, and I'm going to ride this up here. Here it goes. It's shooting up now. And we'll see if it makes it to the exit. I will come back shortly and show it to you. But the whole reason why this works, and works so well, is because all markets are really controlled by a computer program. Nothing really trades in this world. The Chinese market, the Japanese market, the Australian market, the American market, all markets all over the world are all controlled by a computer. All ETFs, all stock indexes, all futures, oil, gold, silver, wheat, corn, all currencies, everything. The euro US dollar, the US dollar JPY, everything. All currencies, everything, all markets. The whole entire financial system is all being controlled by a computer. Nothing in this world trades, except for individual stocks. Individual stocks do in fact trade. Nothing else does. Everything else is 100% controlled by a computer program. I broke that computer code in the year 2006. It's almost been 10 years now. And therefore that's why I can tell what it's going to do before it does it. Why anybody can tell, with a little practice, a little knowledge, what it's going to do before it does it. Constantly, 24 hours a day, non-stop, never ending, because the computer is always moving it up and down. Now obviously it's best to play it when it's the most active. You don't really want it to go sideways, like here for instance. You want it to move up and down, like here. This is very good, and you can obviously get in and take a position and make quite a bit of money doing so, both up and down. So it's just a matter of knowing how the computer works. It's that simple. If this wasn't controlled by a computer and it really did trade, it would be 1,000 times harder. 1,000 times. I mean, there's no comparison. Real trading is pretty hard. This is relatively easy, since it's controlled by a computer. as long as you know how the computer works and can tell its tells. And that's what I teach how to do. I want everyone in the world to wake up to this reality that everything is being controlled by a computer and that nothing really trades. And I want to teach people how this works so that they can profit from it. And that's what I am doing. I'm doing exactly that. Okay, we got about 53 more ticks to go. I will come back and show it to you. It should make it. But it might come close and not make it. And then I'll exit, you know. But hopefully it'll make it. Just wanted to show you really quick how it's coming back down right here. A lot of people would sell out and lock in or close the position and lock in the profit, right? But I'm not going to, and there's a reason why. And it all has to do with the computer. That's why I do the charting service every day, to show how the computer works on a daily basis. And I predict what it's going to do before it does it. Well, not all the time, but a lot of the time. And then there's a mathematical reason, a reason that has to do with the program of the computer, of why it will keep going up. Now it may come back down a bit and then go back up. That's very possible. Happens all the time. But the bottom line is that will it go higher before it comes back down to my entry? And the computer says yes. The computer says yes, it will. So therefore I'm not going to get rid of this position. There's no reason for me to get out here. I'm just going to hold it up until right around 43.50. It should make it right up around there. It might make it higher. It might make it to 43.40, but somewhere up there is it should make it to. And somewhere up there I will exit if it doesn't want to hit my exit. I won't let it come all the way back down once it makes it all the way up there. I'll get out there. I'll get out somewhere. But right here is way too early to get out. So I'm going to hold it. And my point is the power of knowing how the computer works. When you know how the computer works, you'll know what it's going to do before it does it. You'll know where your exit is. There's no trading system in the world that could even come close to knowing how the computer works for all trading instruments, not just oil. Okay, I will come back. Again, I just wanted to show how far down it's coming. But watch, it'll turn around and go back up and go break that high. I'll come back. Okay, it broke the high up there, and I'm just waiting for it to go even higher. Okay, within 20 ticks of the exit here. 20 more ticks to go, and it will make it. Looking at the computer indicator here. Yeah, I think it's going to make it. I think it's going to make it, but it might come really, really close and not make it. I mean, it's very possible. So I'm going to get ready to get out here very shortly. Hopefully it'll shoot up into the exit and get me out. If not, then I will manually exit. But it's getting real close here. I wouldn't want to ride it back down now. So I'll come right back and show you whether it shoots up or whether I'm going to exit this trade. But it's right up here now. I mean, if I wanted to exit right here, I could. But so far, I still have... Okay, it looks like I've got another long position, long indicator here. It could be offset, so it might start coming back down right here. This is what I'm talking about. It might come right up to like 40 and then come back down. I don't want to write it down. At the same time, it might shoot up right into the exit. We'll watch it together. How about that? Watch it together. I won't write it back down. Looking at the computer indicator here. It looks pretty good right here. It's just a matter of whether or not this is offset here. It's a possibility it could be offset. If it is, it'll snap back and go back down. If it's not, then it'll probably continue to go a bit higher. Okay, it's getting so close, I'm going to go ahead and exit right here. Hold on, hold on. What's it going to do? Okay, I'm exiting. Okay, I'm out right there. Not going to write it back down. Remember I said that it's very possible that this thing would come very close to the exit and then not make it, but then go back down. Right now the math is too high that it will possibly go back down. Therefore, it was appropriate for me to exit and not give up the profit, even though I didn't quite make it to the exit. You see how I do that though? I mean, right now it might shoot up into the exit and I say, oh, well, I should have held it. But it's no big deal, one way or another. It's just a matter of making successful trades. I took the trade way down here. I rode it all the way up to 43.40, and I exited, about 10 ticks shy of my original exit, and made a successful trade. Why? Because it's controlled by a computer. And I called this out for it to do this in my charting service 12 hours ago, before it even came close to the time, before it even came close to the market opening here. 12 hours ago, roughly. Well, maybe not quite 12 hours. Let's see, what time is it? No, it was over 12 hours ago. Whatever. It was a while ago. I called it out a while ago. The time is confusing me here, but it was much earlier today. Actually, let me take a look. I can tell you when it was. It was about 10 hours ago. 10 hours ago I called this out, before this would ever even happen. And the reason why I was able to do that is because it's all controlled by a computer. Simple as that. Everything is. Oil, gold, silver, wheat, corn, currencies, you name it. ETFs, S&P 500, NASDAQ, everything is all controlled by a computer. The Dow, everything. All indexes, period. All ETFs, all currencies, all futures, all 100% controlled by a computer. And it's the same program that controls all of them. Not the same computer that controls each one, but the same program. So once you learn how one program works, you know how they all work. It's all the same. This is what I am going to do every day to open up everyone's eyes in this whole world, that everything is controlled by a computer. Period. I broke the code for it. Don't let anybody fool you otherwise. You can see it is starting to come down now. Whether it will continue down, I don't know. I cannot tell that right now. I could tell you short term. I could start using the first indicator to tell you whether or not it's going to go down or up in the short term, but I can't tell you if it's going to continue to go up and break this high or whether it will go down now. I just know the math isn't very good on it. Therefore, that's why I exited. I wouldn't want to take the risk. The mathematical risk wouldn't be very good. So anyway, I'm going to go now. I'll be back tomorrow to do some more trading and show you how everything is controlled by a computer. I'm going to show to you more than just oil. I'm going to show you the E-mini. I'm going to show you the indexes. I'm going to show you the currencies. Everything is all controlled by the same computer program. All markets. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you traders out there are doing well. If you're not, by all means, purchase my system. Learn how all this works. And you'll be able to master the computer just like I have. Okay? Happy trading out there. See you tomorrow.